Let's take a look at the ins and outs of the Matriskin brand identity. When referring to functional actives, we are referring to ingredients that trigger the activity in the appropriate cells and control biological objectives. Certain examples of functional actives used in the Matriskin brand includes carboxylic acid bioflavonoids from plants, minerals, peptides, which are basically chains of amino acids, polysaccharides, proteins, and vitamins, which are all geared towards improving skin health. Carboxylic acids is an organic acid containing one or more carboxyl group, which basically assists in stabilizing the products. Bioflavonoids is any group of water-soluble yellow compounds that are generally present in citrus fruits, rose hips, and other plants. In mammals, it maintains the resistance of capillary walls to permeation and change in pressure, so it can improve that tendency towards leaking fluid from the capillary walls into the extracellular space and reducing puffiness. Peptides are short chains of amino acid monomers, which basically make up the building blocks of collagen. Polysaccharides are carbohydrate molecules which provide energy and a source of nutrition. Proteins are macromolecules which consist of one or more long chain of amino acid. And some of the functions of these proteins include the replication of DNA in the cells, responding to stimuli outside of the cell space, and transporting molecules from one location to another within the cell. Vitamins are organic molecules, which is an essential micronutrient that all of the cells in our body need to function. Supporting actives, on the other hand, support the active agents and support the integrity of cell membranes, which encloses all of the cellular contents. It maintains the density of the cell membrane so that we can prevent free radicals from gaining access into the interior of the cell. It's responsible for the storage of endogenous synthesis. It's responsible for maintaining the integrity of the skin's layer and the hydrolipidic film, which prevents moisture loss. Some examples of supporting actives in the Matriskin products include vegetable oils, fatty acids, which mimic the natural fatty compounds in our body, lipids, which mimics the natural lipidic systems in our body, and plant extracts, which can improve various different functions in the body. So let's take a look at the 3 specific ranges in the Matriskin brand that is going to assist in restoring skin health and treat clinical and visible signs of aging in the skin. When we refer to biotechnology, we are referring to modern biotechnology that relies on the DNA of plants or bacteria or microorganisms in combination of DNA with specific characteristics, which will basically mimic the natural systems and processes that take place in the skin. We're going to look at the revitalizing program first, and where this range fits in is specifically indicated as a preventative range for patients that have a younger skin but have started seeing the first initial signs of aging in the face, patients that are in their late 20s and 30s. These patients are starting to see a deepening of the nasolabial fold. They're starting to see active and static lines and wrinkles even when their face is at rest. And they're wanting to improve or reverse visible signs of aging in the skin. The first product in this range is your cleanser, which is your instant foaming cleanser. This cleanser is soap-free, so it doesn't contain harmful surfactants in the product, which will strip the skin of its natural moisturizing factors. It will protect the skin's lipid bilayer, and the fact that it's an airy foam makes it perfect for someone that loves that feeling they get when their skin is clean. And it also is suitable for men who want a quick and easy cleansing method that they can do in the shower. Cleansing the skin properly is the first step in ensuring that the active ingredients from your treatment ranges penetrate effectively into the skin. The active foaming agent in our foaming cleanser is sodium lauryl oat amino acid, which is a type of surfactant, but not damaging surfactant as you would normally find in detergents. It also contains Avena sativa, which basically is used for the treatment of rashes and sunburn to reduce redness. It helps to repair cellular damage that has occurred due to environmental pollutants that has accumulated on the skins. It has a natural antioxidant effect and speeds up the rate at which we shed our dead skin cells, which in turn results in it being able to assist in the treatment of skin inflammation, acne, fungal infections, and chronic inflammatory skin disorders. It moisturizes the skins, restores the pH balance to ensure a healthy microbiome, and has a high safety profile with no allergic reactions reported. This can be recommended to all clients of all ages and can be used morning and evening to remove makeup and environmental pollutants from the skin. Your high performance cream is perhaps my favorite moisturizer in this line because it is such a multifunctional treatment product that can be used as a highly effective treatment for existing visible clinical signs of aging, such as deep wrinkles, lines, and laxity. But it can also be used in a younger individual who wishes to slow down the rate at which they are aging. It's an all-in-one anti-aging cream that can be recommended to patients of all ages who have visible signs of aging. It contains a unique concentration of anti-aging ingredients that stimulate cell growth and differentiation. It moisturizes and gives a rejuvenated effect. It has a flash firming effect, so the patient will feel that immediate tightening of the skin when they apply the product, and it improves the texture of the skin as well. The key ingredient that makes this such a special product is palmitoyl pentapeptide 4. This is a unique proprietary pentapeptide formulation that is utilized in various different Matriskin products. And for the purpose of this training, I'm going to cover it in great detail now and then mention it wherever it is present in another product in the range. This is an analog of a collagen 1 peptide sequence. So it basically mimics the major component of collagen that is found in the skin, which is type 1 collagen. It repairs the dermal matrix in individuals who have had many years of damage to the dermis as a result of environmental stresses, environmental pollutants, and free radical damage. It stimulates the fibroblast function so that we can ensure that the patient is stimulating a good quality collagen and elastin production. It increases the synthesis of collagen 1 and 5. It has a lipophilic character, which basically enhances its capacity to penetrate into the skin. And it has great bioavailability, meaning that once it's penetrated the cells, it actually can perform visible changes to reverse signs of aging on the skin. There are quite a few clinical studies, in vitro tests, that confirm the efficacy of this pentapeptide in improving collagen synthesis. Looking at your range of different classically used ingredients that induce collagen into the skin, which includes vitamin C, transforming growth factor beta, and then comparing that to palmitoyl pentapeptide 4, we can clearly see that vitamin C improves collagen synthesis by 33%, which we know vitamin C is an excellent ingredient. But palmitoyl pentapeptide, when used in clinical studies, produced a 117% increase in collagen synthesis over a period of time. The candidate that was assessed in the study was a 43-year-old subject. Here you can see visual images of a patient that was treated with palmitoyl pentapeptide 4 over a period of 6 months. You can clearly see the difference in the laxity of the skin around the eye area, the depth of the wrinkles, the quality of the epidermis, and the quality of the skin. And there was a 51% improvement in wrinkle depth over a 6-month period. The next ingredient is your biosaccharide gum 4, which is a natural polysaccharide obtained from biofermentation. It basically mimics your natural epidermal lipids to act almost like a second skin. It is ideal for patients that have a drier skin or that tend to lose moisture quickly due to external aggressions. And it basically helps us to form a non-occlusive layer. So non-occlusive meaning that the skin is still able to breathe, but it performs a vital function because it restores barrier function almost immediately so that we lose less of our natural moisturizing factors present in the skin already. It also contains hydrolyzed hazelnut protein, which is a source of amino acids, which are the building blocks of collagen. It acts in 2 separate processes. First, it stimulates differentiation and proliferation of keratinocytes and fibroblasts. So it encourages cell renewal in the epidermis, and it encourages the production of collagen in the dermis. It has an effect on collagen neosynthesis, as well as stimulating lipid synthesis to improve barrier function. This means that our skin is more resilient against external aggressions and doesn't lose moisture so rapidly. So it's an excellent ingredient specifically for patients that live in areas that have a drier climate, such as Johannesburg, where we tend to lose water very rapidly because we have a decrease in epidermal lipids in our skin as we age. It contains sodium hyaluronate, and this is a derivative of hyaluronic acid, which basically has an incredible ability to stimulate the production of natural moisturizing factors in the skin. This particular sodium hyaluronate has a high molecular weight, meaning that it's going to sit in the surface levels of the skin to prevent transepidermal water loss and improve the smoothness of the skin. It contains hydrolyzed sesame protein. This is an ingredient utilized for its immediate tightening or flash firming effect that it has on the skin. And it instantly produces a smoother appearance that lasts for effectively 4 hours upon application. So this is both going to provide a long-term benefit to the skin and a short-term benefit of improving the look of the skin immediately. Here you can see the immediate benefits 5 minutes after applying hydrolyzed sesame protein to the eye area, around the eye area. You can see clearly the tightening of the skin and almost like the wrinkles have been filled up. This cream also contains vitamin B3 or niacinamide, one of the most versatile ingredients that exists. Niacinamide has so many different clinical studies to back up its efficacy, as it reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It acts as a tyrosinase inhibitor to reduce hyperpigmented spots. It has a desensitizing effect, reducing redness in the skin. It improves elasticity and the production of epidermal lipid ceramide. It reduces sebum production in patients that have an oversecretion of sebum, and it has incredible antioxidant benefits, and it works specifically by reducing reactive oxygen species caused by high energy visible light or blue light. This product also contains safflower oil, which mimics ceramides in our natural epidermal lipids. Now, 50% of our epidermal lipids found in the stratum corneum is made up of ceramides, and they form this multilamellar cement in between the keratinocytes, which basically blocks water loss from the skin. It prevents water loss from the skin, and it also immediately provides a more nourished appearance in the skin. Safflower oil is basically responsible for improving skin hydration quickly and restructuring the effect on cell layers. So it basically arranges the keratinocytes more evenly throughout the skin so that we have a better protection against transepidermal water loss. Now, high performance cream has, as a little recap, a hydrating effect, toning and smoothing firming properties, and it basically improves skin texture, wrinkles, and lines. Looking at your TR5 cream, this is more suitable for a pre-menopausal skin and a postmenopausal skin. Now, patients that are premenopausal or already in menopause have very unique needs. They tend to have a loss of collagen much faster than younger individuals. They do not produce a good quality epidermal lipids to protect them against moisture loss in the skin. With time, they have a certain amount of bone loss and muscle atrophy, so we see the shape of the face changing. There is significant volume loss because there is a loss of fat in the face, which makes them appear as if they have a hollow area in their cheek. Now, the TR5 cream has specific ingredients indicated for all the clinical signs of aging associated with menopausal and postmenopausal skins. Hydrolyzed marine collagen has been identified to be a type of collagen that mimics human collagen very effectively. Now, we know that we lose a big amount or big percentage of collagen as we start aging. We make less new collagen and we destroy collagen faster than ever before as a result of previous exposure to extrinsic elements such as UV radiation. Now, hydrolyzed collagen is going to provide building blocks so that we have a better supply of amino acids to make new collagen. Palmitoyl isoleucine, also known by its proprietary name, which you can research, called Voluform, is a lipoamino acid and has perhaps one of the best track records in terms of topical skincare ingredients for menopausal skins. It stimulates the proliferation of keratinocytes in the skin, which means that it enhances cell renewal. It improves detoxification of skin cells, increases the activity of the fibroblasts to increase the production of collagen and elastin. And very importantly, it activates adipocyte functions. So it can stimulate a healthy supply of subcutaneous fat in the face so that we can increase volume and create a firmer, more youthful looking complexion. In vivo studies show results that it improves wrinkles and lines, plumps up the volume in the skin, and increases skin elasticity in patients over 50 years of age. Hydrolyzed beta-glucan, it resists extreme conditions. Beta-glucan is a phenomenal hydrating ingredient. It has a low molecular weight, so it is an oligosaccharide which can penetrate into the deeper layers of the skin to stimulate the production of natural moisturizing factors. As we become menopausal and as we age, we make less new natural moisturizing factors, and we need the help of topical ingredients to do this. This will also in turn improve the cutaneous barrier to minimize water loss from the skin, and it'll also enhance the resilience of the skin so that we have less sensitivity and redness as a result of extrinsic factors. Prunus armenica kernel oil or apricot kernel oil has long been used in topical skincare for their incredible benefits to act as an emollient ingredient because it mimics very closely the natural fatty acids found in the skin. It also has incredible antioxidant properties and basically reduces the effects of sun-induced aging. It doesn't have a greasy touch and it doesn't leave a greasy film on the skin, but penetrates to provide a really comfortable, nourished effect on the skin. Oleic acid is an omega-9 essential fatty acid, which is needed to restore the emollient properties of our epidermal lipids in the surface layers of the skin. Remember that if we have a good supply of epidermal lipids, we have less moisture loss from the skin, and we have an added protection against extrinsic factors that could cause sensitivity such as allergens and irritants. So it enhances skin barrier function. Xylitol is going to increase water reserves deep inside the skin and improve the supply of water so that all of the cells in the epidermis can perform their functions better. It's important for our cells to have enough water because our cells are dependent on water to perform specific functions. So your TR5 cream specifically indicated for your menopausal, postmenopausal skins to fill in wrinkles, restore volume, improve hydration in the skin, and it can be used morning and evening. Your vitamin C serum is one of my favorite Matriskin products. This vitamin C is incredibly effective on a range of different conditions. The vitamin C that we use, or the ingredient that we use in this specific serum, is your sodium ascorbyl phosphate. Vitamin C has long been known to act as a powerful free radical scavenger to reduce the effects of free radical damage in the skin. It plays a role in limiting the production of melanin in the skin, so it acts as a tyrosinase inhibitor. Vitamin C is also a crucial ingredient that the fibroblast needs to make new collagen. And without enough vitamin C, the fibroblast's output of collagen is significantly reduced. It strengthens the skin's defense mechanisms against the generation of free radicals, which damage the cells. And the particular form of vitamin C used in this product is highly compatible with all skin types. Now, as mentioned before, our fibroblast needs vitamin C in order for us to make a good quality collagen. And sodium ascorbyl phosphate has various different clinical studies that back up its efficacy. Many of the problems that we see with L-ascorbic acid, which is the pure water-soluble form of vitamin C, is the fact that it isn't very stable in formulations. It tends to lose its efficacy if it's exposed to light, water, or air. Vitamin C also produces quite a bit of irritation on sensitive skins and has been associated with an increase of breakouts on the skin in patients that already suffer with acne. Now, sodium ascorbyl phosphate is a highly stable water-soluble derivative of vitamin C, and it is specifically associated with improving acne in patients that have acne conditions on the skin. Now, when looking at the clinical studies used to back up the efficacy of the work that vitamin C does in the skin, you can clearly see the reduction in reactive oxygen species when vitamin C is applied to the skin with a mild SPF. Now, sodium ascorbyl phosphate is associated with a reduction in acne lesions due to its antibacterial benefits. So this is the ideal formula to give to a younger patient, even if they have existing acne or oily skin, if they want to prevent aging, because it has the multifunctional benefit of improving acne and it's going to prevent textural abnormalities in the skin. In fact, I would encourage you to give it to patients with acne because it will help to prevent acne scarring. It also contains bisaccharide gum, as we mentioned earlier. This provides a second skin effect. It's non-occlusive, so it's a very lightweight ingredient that is going to reduce transepidermal water loss in the skin. And it's suitable to be used on men, younger individuals, all skin types because of its affinity to oily skin. And it is really the go-to to prevent aging in the skin for all ages. This vitamin C serum can also be used in the day and the evening, and it's particularly good for patients that have hyperpigmentation disorders because it acts as a tyrosinase inhibitor and lightens existing age spots on the skin. Looking at our next hero anti-aging ingredient or treatment product in this range, your hyaluronic acid serum is incredible because it immediately restores hydration to a dry, dehydrated skin. Hyaluronic acid, as we know, has the ability to retain 1,000 times its weight in water and creates a beautiful plumping effect on the skin. It also enhances the protection of the skin, provides the cells with moisture to do their jobs, and it also keeps us looking younger for longer. So a hyaluronic acid serum is ideal for younger patients who have a mild loss of water from the skin, but also want to prevent aging and the loss of glycosaminoglycans in the skin. But it's also crucial to recommend to a more mature individual that has a dry skin and wants to create an injection of water in the skin because it acts like a molecular sponge and basically swells up when it's inside the skin. Sodium hyaluronate has an excellent ability to reduce transepidermal water loss, and it's going to improve redness and dryness. So it's the ideal product for the winter months if we tend to get a little bit more dry and sensitive in the winter. This hyaluronic acid serum is extremely suitable for patients that have either milder lines or fine lines and static wrinkles. And it's also going to improve the radiance in the skin because it has a gel structure. So it feels like you've immediately improved the texture and the moisture levels in the skin. This product is non-oily, so it can even be recommended to patients that have acne. Your collagen MP serum is a hero product in the Matriskin line. It contains various different ingredients that basically supply the skin with the building blocks it needs to induce new collagen. So it's going to stimulate the dermal matrix elements. It's going to improve skin hydration, reduce wrinkle depth, and it improves the skin thickness. It improves the thickness of the dermal epidermal junction. How is it going to do this? It contains hydrolyzed marine collagen. There are 19 different forms of hydrolyzed marine collagen that is identified, and it basically provides the building blocks for new collagen induction. So this is the ideal serum to give to a patient to use at home on a daily basis if she's already coming for collagen induction treatments such as microneedling. I love combining the collagen serum in the evening with your vitamin C serum during the day, combined with either your high performance treatment cream or your TR5 cream for menopausal women. And this forms the perfect anti-aging cocktail to treat existing signs of aging, but also to prevent further exacerbation of aging in the skin. It contains sodium hyaluronate, which acts as an injection of water in the skin. It also contains your palmitoyl pentapeptide 4, which is present in your high performance cream. And this is the peptide that is going to increase collagen induction by 117%. It also, remember, has a great bioavailability, so its ability to penetrate into the skin to work in the deeper layers of the epidermis is what makes this ingredient so amazing. As mentioned before, you can see the clear benefits that this peptide will provide to a patient that has aging concerns on the skin. As mentioned, this is a great serum that can be used morning and evening, or it can be alternated with your vitamin C or hyaluronic acid serum during the day. Your GF7 serum is what we call the gravity fighter. This is particularly for patients that have a loss of elasticity on other areas not associated to the face, like the neck, the décolleté, a loss of elasticity in the upper arms, bust, the abdomen. Sometimes patients even find that their skin loses elasticity on the inner thighs and the knees. So this product can be applied to other areas in the body where we see a loss of collagen and a laxity in the skin. It's particularly useful for people that are going through any weight loss programs if they want to prevent loose skin following large amounts of weight loss. Dimethyl isosorbide is basically a delivery vehicle. Now, this acts as a solvent or carrier that enhances the penetration of all of the other active ingredients in this product. It also improves the stability of the other ingredients, and it basically enhances the efficacy of the product by enhancing the penetration of active ingredients into the skin. One of the key ingredients here is vitamin B5 or panthenol, which is an excellent ingredient because it creates a second barrier on the skin. This ingredient is commonly used in post-procedure products to restore barrier function and is specifically good for areas on the body which tends to be drier than areas on the face. So we need excess moisture in this product for the drier areas on the body. It basically improves hydration, it stimulates cell repair, and it maintains water reserves in the skin very effectively. Caprylol glycine basically controls the production of excessive sebum in the skin. It acts as a carrier of ingredients and reduces wrinkles in the skin as well. Then your nicotiana benthamiana SH polypeptide 7 is a specific type of growth factor that is produced by plants to enhance the proliferation and differentiation of cells. They play an important role in maintaining healthy skin structure by enhancing cell renewal. They enhance the production of collagen and tissue repair, and they will enhance the function of the fibroblast to firm the skin in the area where we're applying the product. This growth factor is excellent in its role to reduce free radical damage. It acts as an antioxidant to reduce sun damage and irritation in the skin. It also helps for the appearance of rough, environmentally damaged skin that has age spots and a diminished capacity to renewal. So excellent for patients that have sun damage on their chest area. Sodium hyaluronate is going to boost hydration and water reserves in the skin. Your palmitoyl isoleucine, which is the same ingredient in your TR5 cream that boosts volume, is going to enhance and activate adipocyte function to enhance the volume and the youthful bouncy effect that you get in a younger skin. It increases the activity of the fibroblast to induce collagen production, firms the skin, and reduce wrinkles and lines. It also contains your biosaccharide gum, which performs or acts as a second skin. So it produces a artificial barrier where the skin is very dry and prevents transepidermal water loss. So your Gravity Fighter serum, as a recap, is indicated for areas other than the face, like the neck, the chest, the arms, the inner thighs, the abdomen, anywhere where we want to increase volume and firm and lift the skin. Thank you for joining us in this presentation. In our next video, we are going to discuss our enhancing range and our eye care products.